right, this is Tony from sixstringcountry.com, and this is a bonus tutorial. I'm just going to talk about some ways where we can put some of these parts we hear in the recording into more of a solo acoustic and vocal arrangement. All right, so this first thing I just played is the intro, and all this is tabbed out beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com, basically under the electric 2 intro, the lead electric intro. But just real quick, we'll just go over it. The main riff that happens in the intro is all right. So we're on this D chord, open, 2, 3, down, down. Then we just go the B string to the G string, then a little upstroke on the D to transition. Then we get over to the C chord, and it's kind of a bouncy feel. So you go down, up, down, and then B string, and then the G string open, and then another upstroke on the G string, and then down, up, down on the 3rd fret, and then pull off to open, then back to the 3rd fret of low E, and then the same thing, B string to G string, then up. So we hit that G string one more time, then we go open, A string, 2, start on the G string, open, 2, open, 2, open, first, 2nd fret of A, then 2nd fret of G to open. Then you're back into it. So let's try out that first line one more time. Here it is, 2, 3, 4. And the second line starts exactly the same way. But this time, the riff is, that bends with the electric, but on acoustic, we can just slide it. So we go 2, open, open, 4, open, open, then 5 to 7. Now we're going to start more strumming, all right? So we're going to aim at the root notes for the first 2 downstrokes, down, 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 up, and then we go to the C chord, which is C, mute. So that C note is the 3rd fret of A, then mute, open G, 3rd fret of B, mute, down, 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 up, and then for the G chord, we go 3rd fret, mute the A string, open, open 3, and it's down, 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 up, down, down, down. And you can give it that bouncy feel on the C and the G too. And for this intro still, we can do the riff again. Just like we did, and repeat the chord progression another time. Going into the chorus, going into the verse, I just play that twice on that G. And for me, I would just continue that same strumming over all the verses. So you could just do it like this. 2, 3, 4. Big wheels keep on turning, and carry me home to see my kin. I'm singing songs about the Southland. I miss Alabama once again, and I think it's a sin. And at that point, you can either do that same progression a couple times, or there's nothing wrong with just playing the riff, like we taught it in the studio version. And then you can go right back into that same strumming progression for the next verse. When we get to choruses, you do probably want to anticipate some of those things like we do in the studio version, and you could pull that off something like this. You could play 2, 3, 4. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home for you. Right, and you can get right back into it. So all I'm doing there is I'm starting really the same way on the D chord. Same thing on the C. Then the G, it's really like a mute, down, 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 up. So the G's the same at first, mute, down, mute, downstroke with that pointer finger on the second fret of D, mute, down, mute, up on the C, then back to the D, back to the C, but this time you go mute, down, down to the C, down, down, back to the D. Same thing as the first time, down, down, down. The last time, down, down, and then an F bar chord to a standard C chord with the low E ringing open, and that's going to get you into what's the solo section. But if you're just playing it on acoustic and vocal, I just strum it a couple times. And then you're right back into that third verse. All right, and that is enough to get you through, or at least give you some good ideas to get through compelling, nice solo, acoustic, and vocal arrangement where you don't have the whole band, you don't have all the electric guitars doing everything, all the lead work, but you can still do the recognizable riffs to get you into it, and you can still get that rhythm feeling really nice over the chorus.